Hey, welcome to 10. I'm Shauna Dorsey with the Nebraska Tech Collaborative powered by the Exarban Foundation, here with my co-hosts.
I am Brian Poppy. I work at Mutual of Omaha. I've done a variety of things, but that's not really important. 10 is a 10-minute podcast designed to fit into your day. It stands for Tech Entrepreneurs Nebraska. Shauna and I host. We bring fabulous guests. So today we are joined by a fabulous guest. This is Pawankumar Sharma. Praman, how are you?
I'm doing great, Brian. How are you doing? Thank you so much.
Doing great. We're super excited that you're here today. Yes. So before we get too far along, we've got to talk about the jacket. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, join us on YouTube.
Join us. We need to build up our subscriber base anyway. So get out there on YouTube and check out.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash. Yeah. People still say that?
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite thing.
Anyway, we have this awesome Nebraska jacket. And this is for obviously those not on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you're at.
Yes. Don't forget the cap. It's the Maverick cap.
UNO Mavs. Representing today.
Yes. It's like an 80s style bomber jacket with like a killer sheen on it and the old school Herbie logo on the arm. It's so great. It's amazing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say that I feel like you could sell that for a lot of money on eBay or I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's going to sell for a lot of money. Thankfully I got it for just $20 when
oh my gosh, you're killing me.
When Sports Authority was going out of business a few years ago, and it usually costs like 60, 80, 100 maybe.
Oh man.
But the jacket got me. I said I have to wear it. And I keep on wearing it wherever I go,
you're like a celebrity, I bet.
Celebrity or, Nebraska ambassador that Nebraska I should be. And
I love it.
The best part is it's an icebreaker. So I met people who studied at PKI in Oregon.
No joke.
That's UNO. Yep. And people who are from Nebraska, they always walk up to me and say, hey, go Big Red, go Mavs.
And that's awesome. I like that you're representing both too, so it's not like singling out a school. He even went to UNO and he's still
he's got the hat on there.
UNO.
Yeah, he's got both of them.
That's
right?
awesome.
Yeah.
And you live in San Francisco now. I know that.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that.
Yep.
But what are you up to? And then we'll go backwards. So.
Sure. I moved to San Francisco in 2010 to 22 January. Have a gig with Walmart as a staff product manager in last mile delivery. So I work on product basically and own features end to end that are related to product. Ever since pandemic happened, people wanted their groceries at their doorstep. There wasn't any option, and now it has become a habit. And the culture is going to continue, the digitalization culture. So I work on a proposition which is called Spark Shopper, and I'm trying to make it the best shop and deliver proposition, beating all the other competitors out there in the market, and been working with a wonderful team and a wonderful set of people since 2022. It's exciting, fun. Bay Area is where I'm living and learning a lot of new stuff.
Well, you must be doing something right, because my parents, that is the only way they will get groceries now is through the Walmart chopper app. It's killer.
Yeah. Totally.
My dad was bragging about it just literally last weekend. He was that's the only way I'm getting groceries from here.
Yeah, and the best part being it's cheap. Saves your time, and then you can order a bunch of stuff anytime, and it's right at your doorstep.
Yep. Yeah. All right, so even though you are in San Francisco, you got a Nebraska jacket.
Yes.
You have some ties back to Nebraska. You want to talk about that?
Sure. Came here in 2013 to do my master's in management information systems. Went to school at UNO. Had a wonderful time. In my first semester or my first year, I ran a Twitter campaign for the University of Nebraska, Omaha, so as to outreach international students in India. And it reached 5.6 million people. And that's the most successful Twitter campaign in UNO's history. Wow. And I was also had the privilege of having UNO as the first US university to trend in Twitter in India.
Wow.
And
that's great.
Best part is the UNO Gateway newspaper that they have. Yeah. They interviewed me, and I'm so proud that I'm still there on.
Gosh, I hope you had the hat when you were featured in the paper.
Right. Right. I got the hat later on, but as I said, this is my pride. Nebraska is my pride. UNO Omaha is my home away from home. Born and raised in India, obviously in a city which has more than 20 million people, faster than New York. It's called Mumbai. Go and visit it someday. But do not forget to come to Omaha, because this is where the future is.
Yes. So let's talk about the future of Omaha, startups, modern technology, heading that direction.
Sure.
And your thoughts on what makes Nebraska special, or maybe a good place for startups?
Sure. I think first and foremost, if when you're starting a company, you need to get the right set of people, people you can trust, people who are willing to give everything day and night. And Nebraska has this set of people who are very polite. They are on time. They have great manners. They have great thinking ability and approach and focus. So people are everything to a startup, I feel. Coupled with that, the skill set that they bring in, which is related to the modern technologies like cloud computing, whether it's cybersecurity, whether it's working on AWS or say Azure or Hadoop, or some of the technical or development skill that's in there. I've not seen those kind of skills anywhere else, to be very honest, unless and until you are in the Bay Area or you're in New York and all. But you have this whole set of people, this brilliant talent pool, which is heading towards making Nebraska one of the next Silicon Valleys in the Midwest. I know they call it the hidden secret of the Midwest.
Yeah.
But people here, children, kids, if they get their hands on technology at a very young age and they get the right exposure to technologies when they're working for these 5 Fortune 500 companies that are based out of here, I think that's going to make such a huge impact, such a big impact in technology. And that's what I like and see. And that's what I'd like to see in the future of Omaha, just growing rapidly, like going through the roof as far as technology innovation is concerned.
Yeah, that's great. And so, especially coming from somebody in the Bay Area who has worked for, boy, I don't know, Walmart's got to be like Fortune 10 or something, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it's like number one Fortune 500 company as far as revenue is concerned.
Yep.
I also had work with Nike for a couple of years.
Sure.
And Microsoft as well.
Sure.
So I got an opportunity to work for Microsoft Teams for some time before I moved over to Walmart. So have quite a bit of exposure.
That's amazing. That's such a variety. And we're watching it too. We got this. So you studied MIS at UNO, as did I.
Yes.
I took the project management path. That's like became my passion over time. But you took more of a data path.
Right.
And that's the beauty of an MIS degree, I think, is that it's pretty versatile.
Yeah, it's very diverse. You can go in any direction. You can choose technical, you can choose information sciences, you can choose development, and then you can also choose project management, as you rightly put. So I need to be in something that is flexible and gives me the opportunity to spread my wings. MIS degree at UNO did that. You guys should go ahead and just get yourself admitted in MIS at UNO.
He's like the best
Love it. Yeah, what
ambassador.
What a sales.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I love my college.
Well, while you were there, we were talking earlier, you've got an intern. You had an internship.
Sure.
Talk a little bit about that for a second.
I was an intern at CSG Systems summer of 2014, and I worked on a disaster management and recovery system that I developed from scratch that saved the company 600 hours every year. And I did that over a period of 10 weeks. My manager at that time, Cindy Jenkins, if you're watching, thank you so much, nominated me for the AIM Awards, and AIM Foundation was more than happy to kind of give that award to me. And I think that's the path breaking and the most, like the biggest recognition I've ever received at a very young age. And I was just like, I just come here a year ago.
Wow.
So got that thing sorted. And what happened is with that work that I did, the company was able to recover 2,000 servers, from any part of the world during a disaster management and recovery exercise. And they were able to do it very successfully. Now, there weren't systems earlier in place which would do that automatically, but some of the queries that I wrote that span like 3 pages and stuff, that was able to do the trick for them. And it continued from, say, 2014 to 2018 before it was discontinued. They had new systems. I worked with 6 different teams and 2 different vendors to get everything in place, got 3,600 fields created in a data dictionary, and then was able to work on a system called ADDM for the BCP annual exercise.
Sheesh.
And voila.
All in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, all in 10 weeks, and learned something.
Yeah.
Kind of that was the biggest moment, I'd say.
That's awesome. I know we're at the very end of this, but one thing I do want to say that you said and mentioned is that mentorship is so important. And thanks for sharing Cindy's name and giving her a shout out. And I know that you mentor others. So that work is how we keep moving forward. So
thank you. Absolutely grateful. And thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on 10 this week, everyone. Have a great day.
Take care.